think I need to set a shorter countdown timer because every time I do the 5 minutes, I appear to be ready before it's time. So yeah, hello, hi. Well, I've got Discord open. Oops. Hello, hi. Oh, comfortable in my chair. There we go. Yes. Anyway, for anyone who hasn't called me before, hello, hi. It's great to see you. I'm Erroneous Hyphen. Generally, I do retro PC games, retro console games, console repairs, console modifications, PC builds, things like that. There's a bunch of stuff. I swear it will happen eventually. I'll play Warhammer. I won't play Warhammer. I'll paint Warhammer on stream. And I do car repairs on stream as well. That's the other thing. I've also got Kittens playing the Tenants game again down the bottom there, as you can see. We're gonna play some more Outer Worlds today. I had hoped to do some stuff with the Amiga, but I've got more prep. I've been doing prep for. Alright, preparation. Prep is a different thing. I've been doing preparation for the Amiga stuff for like 2.5 hours, and I'm still not quite ready. Amigas are so different. But so the thing is, I've got the Amiga CD32, I've got the Terrible Fire that came with it, or not came with it, that I got for it, sorry. And it came with this compact flash card, 8GB compact flash card that's got a bunch of games on it. It's got Workbench OS and stuff like that, and that works or serves as the hard drive for turning the Amiga CD32 into a desktop computer, which is fantastic. I ordered this for my own little project in regards to that. It's 128GB compact flash card. So this runs, I think, Workbench 1.3, which is fine and great and dandy, and like you can do lots of stuff with it. What you can't do is mount Amiga disk file format files as a virtual drive, but with things like Amiga OS 3.9 you can, and the CD32 should have the power to run Amiga OS 3.9. But because of the amount of just stuff that I have for the Amiga, I've got like 77 gigs worth of like games and apps. That includes all the CD32 games, admittedly, which are all ISOs, but you know. So I got this for it. And what we're gonna do, because I don't want to stuff up this one, because it's all preloaded and ready to go, and I didn't really understand how to use WinUAE as the application and all that kind of stuff. We're going to keep this as a Workbench 1.3 drive, and we're going to put some more games on this, but to work out how to use all the applications and emulation and stuff like that, we're going to set up this drive from scratch, install Workbench, I think it's 3.1, and then install Amiga OS. Cheeky. Amiga OS 3.9 over the top. So we can do all the cool stuff with Amiga disk file format. Kittens just tried to steal my 12. Oh, bro. Anyway, that'll be for tomorrow, more than likely. In the meantime, we're going to play some more Outer Worlds. We only played a little bit the other day, so it's good to have you here. And I'm going to play more of this, and we're going to like be space colonists and stuff and see what we do.
If your equipment is in need of repair or modification, the Crux
so I got a
2000
modification
workbench
thing,
is
so I
at
should
your
go to the
disposal,
workbench.
Captain.
Work out how this works. Yep, those are the weapons I'm keeping. What do I do? How do I E? Oh, so that only takes magazine mods. That's just that. What's the thing that I've got? Okay, let's try that again then, shall we? Because I'm sure I had one. Quest. General. Mods. Extender site. Why can I not put an extender site on that? No, magazine only. Alright. Also, I think I've got other armor here that I can wear. Compare. That feels better. For the more armor. Whoop. There we go. Alright. Go back, do some space quests and Spaceman Land with Space People. Cool space stuff. Alright, back to town I think I gotta. Oh, actually, if I go to journal, I can tell it what I want to track. Find a power regulator. Yeah, there we go. Track the grave quest. That feels better. We'll go exploring later when we've got more levels and experience, because it's a dangerous place out there and we've got it on the super hard difficulty because I'm a lunatic. Is the bigger issue of the two things. Well, it's on that because I am that. Yeah.
Same.
No.
Yeah.
No. Dialogue skill combat abilities trigger automatically. Oh, I couldn't read all that fast enough. Stuff and things. Alright, where have I been and not been? Been in the barber shop. Let's follow. I've been in the cantina.
Wish we had some better rations.
There it goes, I suppose.
What's this space?
Welcome to the Spacer's Choice Constabulary. We are Halcyon's leading brand in frontier justice. The office is writing up promotion. Purchase 3 criminal investigations and the 4th one's free.
Got some questions for you.
As long as your questions fall within the acceptable margins of curiosity.
Does the name Phineas Wells mean anything
His likeness
to you?
decorates many a wanted poster. Do you have any relevant information about this?
Oh god, no, I don't know anything. Is there a dumb option? He kidnapped me, unfroze my body, and shot me into space, then I landed here.
Mm-hmm. Shot you into space? You know, lying to a Spacer's Choice constable
don't
is a
believe
violation
me.
of company policy and punishable by
Isn't
a
this a
fine.
believable face?
No.
It's a good thing. If the board's paying, I'm willing to... No, I won't do that. It's a good thing I don't belong
It
to the
is for
Spacer's
Spacer's
Choice
Choice.
family.
Unfortunately, the arrest of Mr. Wells falls outside my authority. I enforce the company policy of Spacer's Choice in the region of Emerald Vale. Wells is wanted by the board. If you have information related to the location of Phineas V. Wells, you are required to submit that information to your nearest board
I
authority.
won't be. I assumed you were my nearest board
I
authority.
represent Spacer's Choice. Spacer's Choice is a wholly owned subsidiary of Universal Defense Logistics, which is itself a member of the Halcyon Holdings Corporation Board. Also, I specialize in processing fingerprints, so unless you're carrying Wells's finger on you, there's not a lot I can do for you.
Who do I have to talk to?
Any information regarding outstanding bounties and wanted criminals should be directed to Mr. Udom Bedford. Mr. Bedford's office is located on the Groundbreaker,
I'm not gonna give him
Halcyon's
up, but
original colony
get some
ship,
information.
now repurposed into a space station. Mr. Udom Bedford represents the board's interest on the Groundbreaker. Something else I can do for you?
If you need help with a marauder
As
problem,
a Spacer's
I'm
Choice
for hire.
constable, I am authorized to grant you legal authority toward apprehending wanted criminals. Know how to carry yourself in a fight? I've got bounties out for these 3 marauders. Cross them off and bring me their fingers. Just 1 per marauder, please. I'll dust off the old fingerprint roller.
I can do that. Anyone in jail that needs, you know, someone to talk to? Maybe they got a quest? No. All bounties have been authorized by Spacer's Choice. Open. These are the 3 that I got. William Gil Antrim, former Space's Choice Associate Mechanic, terminated from his position. Space's Choice Department of Retirement, Termination, Restitution has filed a writ of execution, effective immediately. Some of you may remember Gil Antrim from his days in the cannery. Please be advised that Space's Choice no longer recognises Mr. Antrim as a member of its valued family. Space's Choice advises workers in good standing to remain in good standing by disabusing themselves from any sympathy, allegiance, or memory towards Mr. Antrim. Generous boundary, payment on delivery, must be able to sign your own name. See Constable Brays. What about Doc Maybell? Former physician, abandoned her duties and disappeared from Edgewater. At large, considered dangerous. Filed a writ for blah blah blah. Is wanted for 3 counts of larceny, 2 for each parcel of stolen adrenal time, and 1 for depriving the outpost of stole herself away from the outpost. And Birdie Cotton, former vicar, acting on behalf of the Order of Scientific Inquiry, stationed at Edgewater Vicarage, suffered psychological breakdown upon showing symptoms of plague at large and dangerous. Filed a writ. The Order of Scientific Inquiry has declined a response. Vicar Cotton's sermons are considered defunct and obsolete. Space's Choice advises purging them from your memory with the help of Zero G. Zero G brew, an ale that's good for what ails you. Fantastic. Alright. Those are the 3 people that I'm after. I get the feeling they're gonna have reasons why I shouldn't take them in.
What?
Oh, there's the Doc Maybell poster. Birdie Cotton. Alright. Nothing in there. Or there. What about this place? What's this? Currently 3 open trouble tickets. Filed by R. Thompson, AG Loader. Failure on startup. Steps to reproduce. Turn on engine, try again, kick it, curse engine toes. I have to enter a minimum of 8 steps, trying again, it makes a rattling noise. Very good. Just... Clancy's got caught and pulled out. So I'm trying to restart him over and over again. Need a Rindle calling on number 4. State is working, setting yourself up to wait till it's quiet, spinning up. Let's have a look at the priority one from Thompson 5. Main cannery production line at heat processing. Steps to reproduce. Start up production line according to blah. Observe processing of cans. Follow first batch heat processing stage. 1 or more loud popping noises. Smoke smell of burned salt tuna. Overheat klaxon on 1 of the 6. Flames jet from exhaust pods. Automatic shutdown. Best got indigestion from being made to eat something she ate to. And last one. Priority resets to low by executive admin rule. Trouble ticket filed by Miller L. Steps to reach look northwise. I said look northwise. Blasted uses translator. Near scrap pile. Could be northeast from town, I guessed. Observe mechanical. Clanking about when it's like, see it. It's right there. Okay. I don't know what that means. Oh, scrap. Got a workbench there. What's this place? It's just the maintenance division, okay. Sleep deprivation. You're tired, you need to sleep. Every day. Without sleep, your exhaustion will get worse. Until you die. I have to sleep for 2 hours. That's right, we'll do that later. Whoops! My mouse hit the keyboard. What is this place and why is it letting me take everything? I don't... Maintenance division. Robert Holcomb. Open last search. Indamati, 2 records found. Indamati left Edgewater today. She's been reassigned to Terra 1. I kissed her goodbye at the platform, asked if I'd ever see her again. We both knew the answer was no. Look up and think of me as I'll look up and think of you. Transcript. Robert, they wouldn't let me keep her, but I know you'll raise her with love, perhaps more than I could make time for. You're patient and present when I'm not. Company says she has no time, no name until you give her one. Her name is Pavati. They tell me her birthday will be set on the date she's legally delivered to you. She was actually born on July 7th. Make her feel special. She liked it when I sang to her. It was the only time she stopped crying into Marty. Ooh, interesting. Said it last night reading through the Young Spaces Guide. Almost started reading it out loud from habit. It's been 10 years, but I still have parts of it memorized. I'm going to take the next volume into work at the cannery. It's the unused office where I've been taking my lunches. Read the whole thing again. Interesting. Alright, so that leads out, back outside, I think. Yeah, that's what that other guy is. Saltuna Cannery. Let's go in there, shall we? No one at the front desk? There's no one. Ooh, hello. Oh no, it's all good.
What do you think you're doing?
I didn't see you there.
Do what you want, I guess.
I'm sorry, where'd you all come from? La, 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 la. Yoink! Logs. Schedule your sick leave with your supervisor. Be considerate towards blah blah blah. Lost hours must be compensated. Work invigorates the spirit. Sickness in the body is bad. I'm assuming is the short story there. Oh, can I tell whether or not I'm seeing? Maybe if I come back here at night, I can take all this stuff. Or let's see. Yeah, no one saw me. It's all good. They're all busy with works. Yep, link's back in there, that checks out. Okay, I can take that.
Just gotta keep our heads up.
Goes that side. Lost and found. Found one left hand, severed at the wrist, some bone damage. It's our second unscheduled amputation in as many months. Please exercise caution. Maintenance fee will be deducted from your pay. That's not great. Right, that goes there. Phyllis Granger. Welcome, Phyllis Granger from Art Thompson. Owing to your hard work and positive attitude, I've sanctioned your access to medical treatment in the event of contagion. As you know, the company has not provided us with enough medicine to treat every worker. I wish I could treat every member, but I cannot. Medical privileges are merit-based. Do not distribute your ration. Hack it. Theodore buried last night. Reed asked me not to report his death in our quarterlies. Sounds fair. I was asked to prepare a statement. The other workers been thinking about it, don't know what to tell them. Don't end up like Theodore. Do your work sharp, wear a smile, and you'll get your medical privileges.
You the new worker? Whatever. Make it quick, tenderfoot. I'm busy. Foreman
Guess you're the
Granger.
foreman.
Mind those words don't come out of your mouth unless preceded by yes or right away or thank you.
Graveside fees. I'm here to collect.
Silas still on about that. Here, take the fees. I'd appreciate it if you didn't tell Reed I was late on my payment. Because they're
Not
not
signed
my
in your
fees
name.
and not my gravesite. Guy I worked with shot himself. I paid the bill.
Oof.
If you're
You have to
not
pay for your
familiar with
neighbors.
ward law, you ought to be. Law requires delinquent gravesite fees to be paid by the deceased party's closest living relative, which meant me. Shame, though. Eugene was a good worker.
You said him shot himself.
Woke up one morning and put a round through his upper story. Can't imagine why. The kid was doing all right at his desk. We all thought he was an upstanding receptionist. Just between the two of us, I'm pretty shocked his weapon didn't misfire. Spacer's choice
That's
handguns
dark.
aren't the most reliable. Not
awful
half
thing
as
to
awful
say.
as the bill Eugene left us with. Suicide's a crime. The legal term is irreparable damage to company property. What Eugene did to himself was vandalism.
These people are brainwashed. Alright. What are you going to do? Arrest his corpse?
When one of your workers commits a crime, the entire town pays for it. In other words, Edgewater would have been penalized pretty hard. Whatever Eugene was worth as an asset, we would have had to pay out of pocket to Spacer's choice.
He was a person.
Well, excuse you. I'll have you know, Eugene was an asset to us all. May his atoms be commended to the law. All I know is Silas asked me for Eugene's gravesite fees, which means he was approved for burial, which means his papers went through, which means the town's in the clear. I'm just glad to put this whole ugly affair behind me. Eugene can rest his bones in peace, and the rest of us can get on with our own lives.
But yeah, back to work. Alright, I think I've got one more to... Ooh. Hidden goodies.
Don't make me report you to Mr. Thompson.
Any more places around here to check out? The general store? Have I been there yet? I don't think I have. I have not.
It's not the best choice, it's Spacer's choice. And before you ask, I'm all out of deluxe salt tuna. All I've got is gourmet.
Need to fix the shipwreck and I
You ought to
find
go
parts.
have a talk with the boss, Reed Thompson. He's up in his tower above the cannery.
Oh, alright, that's what the lift will be for. I've got some questions.
Go right ahead.
What's your take on the
What,
place?
you mean Edgewater? That's a peculiar question. This a test? Am I being tested right now? It's, fine and dandy. Couldn't be happier. Wouldn't want to spend my life working anywhere else. Prettiest little town on Terra 2.
Telling yourself that won't make it true.
You are condescending to me, and I do not care for it. I am lucky to have my work, lucky to be alive. I don't get paid for banter. Was there something you needed?
Actually, yes.
Go right ahead.
Anyone I should watch out for?
Other than yourself? Definitely the vicar.
Yes, the vicar.
Don't get me wrong. He seems a decent man, cut from church cloth, knows his scriptures. But there's something about him that bothers me. Like he's not one of us. Sometimes I suspect he doesn't even want to be here.
Anyone else?
I'd keep a few paces between myself and Miss Holcomb, the town
right.
mechanic, since her dear father left the workforce. No ill intent in her, mind. Just a queer sort, restless, scatterbrained, inclined to do first and think after, if you take my meaning.
Interesting.
Amelia. Definitely Amelia Kemp. I advise against stepping foot in her drinking establishment altogether. Word is, they're gonna replace her with an auto mechanical barkeep. She's... what's the word? Obsolete. You don't want to associate yourself with that kind of person.
So about this plague.
Plague? I don't know anything about a plague. We are the very picture of hot-blooded physical vigor.
Seriously, you feel like
You have got the wrong idea about me. I've got nothing that needs hiding. Some of us who get sick are liable to exaggerate the conditions of that sickness, but the fact is, if you work hard, you have got no cause to worry.
It doesn't make any sense.
Spend enough time in the Spacer's Choice family, and you will come to understand. Medical treatment is commensurate with our value to society. Spacer's Choice will dispense medicine for the indispensable worker. Natural selection at work.
If you don't work hard
Then the
enough.
hand of medical science will not grace you with its touch, and you must recover on the virtue of your own grit. Listen, you mind if we talk about something else? Rambling about company policy gets me feeling all lightheaded.
Doesn't. Let's do some trading.
Music to my ears.
Sell all the junk. Sell the things. Oh, hang on. I haven't looked at these. Alright, hang on. There's better weapons, I think. Okay. No, not that one. That one. Light assault rifle, light machine gun. That does more damage there. Okay. Now let's do
Spacer's
something.
Choice, the brand of choice for space.
Trading.
Music to my ear.
So. Alright, what has he got for sale? The same sort of stuff by the looks. Heavy weapons and timber. 9. Where's my money? What have I got? 518? Feel like that one.
It's not the best choice. It's Spacer's Choice. Music to my ears.
Get rid of that now. Oops. Alright. Is that everywhere? The only place
If
I
you're
haven't been
falling
is
sick, I don't want you to
upstairs in the cannery. Let's go. Or have I been here? No. I've not
Yes,
spoken
Mr.
to this
Thompson.
person.
I'm fine, Mr. Thompson. Never been healthier. Whoa, did Mr. Thompson send you? Well, you tell Mr. Thompson I'll be right at my post. Tomorrow. Bright and early tomorrow. Because I'm definitely not plagued. As spry as a spring chicken. That's old Abernathy.
Don't tell me what's got you so
You're
nervous.
some sort of wandering alienist? Walking into a man's own domicile, pestering him about his mental state? You don't
Positive
know
you
that.
mentioned something
I could have been
play.
saying anything. Maybe I said vague. You know how words sound a mite strange when you're sick. Wait, no. Oh, damn it. Okay, listen. Maybe I am feeling a little under the weather, but I swear I'm on the mend. Please, don't tell the constable.
Why not?
She'll toss me in the sick house. I would have confessed before the good vicar. Get some ablutions for my spirit. Just never found my courage is all. Hey, you're hale and healthy and possibly for hire, ain't ya? Do a good turn for an expiring old man?
Sure. How can I help?
There's a cache of anthracillin tucked away in the old community center. Powerful stuff. Stronger than what we got, anyway. I need you to break in, nab that medicine, and bring it back to me. I'll do what I can.
Why can't you just buy some?
I tried medicating myself with adrenatime. Didn't do much for me, as far as I can tell. Anyway, I can't just buy medicine. Distribution of medicine is strictly prohibited to any workers beneath the acceptable margin of health. Company policy. More like the company won't treat me because I'm not healthy enough. You will not find any guards within sight of that old place. Marauders, on the other hand.
What can you tell me about the Marauders?
I have it on good authority. There's a gang of them squatting there. I advise stepping softly. So you'll do it then?
Oh, do it.
You oblige me with your haste. I think I feel the plague spreading. Oh, Law, it's in my spleen now. I can feel it.
I think I should know about
Just
it.
keep your head down when you're in there. Marauders have taken over. Probably tracking mud all over the archives.
Taking an awful risk trusting
I know
me.
that, but I got nobody else to turn to. Reed would have wrote me up. Constable would have locked me up and wrote me up. Could have gone to see the good vicar, but I never did find my courage.
Here to collect your
Cyrus
gravesite
knows,
fees.
doesn't he? That's why he sent you. That's why he wants me to pay up. He knows. Look, I got my gravesite fees right here. See? I'm good for my word. Get me that medicine, and I'll see to your payment.
I'll leave you be. Alright.
You're making a mistake working for Abernathy. Excuse me.
Really?
I'm Esther Blaine, Spacer's Choice Actuary. I overheard your talk with Abernathy. I hope you're not thinking about getting him that medicine. Abernathy is a well-known hypochondriac. Anthracillin is wasted on him. You're better off selling it to me instead.
He's a hippo what?
All I'm saying is Abernathy's worked in this town longer than some of us been alive. How do I put this gently? He's got a lot of cobwebs up in his attic.
What do you need it
I probably
for?
shouldn't tell you. Don't want you implicated for what I'm trying to do.
Let me worry about that.
Alright, here's a summary. A lot of sick people in this town, and we don't have the medicine to treat them all. Can't reach out to corporate without crossing a river of red tape, so I'm reaching out to you.
Need someone to smuggle medicine under the table.
Something like that. Look, I'm not in the habit of law breaking, but sometimes you've got to do the wrong thing for the right reasons.
Are you now? Alright, I'll think about it.
That's all I can ask of you.
I'm totally gonna help her. That seems like the right decision to make. Alright. I need to go up to Tower Man.
The grease monkey, Argo?
I'm sorry, Mr. Thompson, sir.
Seems we've got a guest. Really now, Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken up. I do apologize. I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself. I'm Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. I cannot help but notice you are not in uniform.
I don't work for Spacer's Choice.
Of course not. I don't have that kind of luck. Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits. Been a few seasons since we've had a visitor pass through.
Ship needs repairs, looking for a power
Only
regulator.
regulator we got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing. I can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to know of another one. And I happen to know exactly how you may retrieve it without frying yourself in the process.
Frying myself?
Oh, yes. Saw someone put his hands on a regulator while the power was running. His legs were still twitching when we buried him. There's a power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's mostly abandoned, so all that power is being squandered. Go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute power from the botanical district over to us. Once their power's shut down, you can have their regulator and be along on your way.
Mostly abandoned.
I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but there are people who live there.
What a surprise.
I am not trying to pull one over on you, friend. You were bound to run into them sooner or later. The people living in the botanical labs, they're deserters, former workers. I need them back at their posts. I need them to come home.
Why?
Edgewater is struggling. We haven't hit our production quota in years. If we don't meet our quotas this year, the company might shut us down for good. I need those workers back at their stations.
None of what you're telling is my problem. Ooh. Yeah, I'll go with that one.
Neither do I. The fault was entirely mine. I pushed them too hard.
Interesting.
My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town. Before you go to the plant, I want you to stop by the botanical lab. Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town.
No, that's a bad thing.
What do you mean?
You don't want to be a real estate mogul, then you'll be a landlord.
I am a landlord. It's the tenants.
You're a video game landlord. You don't want to be a real landlord. I mean, I don't know. You can be a good landlord.
I just want to be a real estate mogul.
Adelaide's older than the other deserters. She's dignified, kindly. From what I understand,
you want to be a developer, is that what you're saying?
Yeah. I don't want to do any work, I just want money.
The developers work.
No, in this game. This game in particular.
These workers must have left for a reason.
That reason was me. I asked too much and pushed too hard. But I am ready to make amends if they are willing to return to the fold. We belong to one community, the Spacer's Choice family. If we dissolve into factions, then we will all perish separately. Adelaide will understand that.
See what I can do.
My dad told me all about the plant. Taught me all he knew. I could come in useful. I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr. Thompson. Sir.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is talented and may prove useful to you. You will need an administrative passcode in order to enter the plant. I am trusting you with mine, and trusting Miss Holcomb to guide you if you'd like.
Could use the company.
Great! I got my wrenches and diagnosticators and hairpins and engine tape, so I'm all set.
Well, I am glad to hear that. Best of luck to you, and thank you again for your help. It is a lot to ask of a stranger, I know.
Okay, let's go. Hunger. Alright. Companions. Companions. Companions provide combat support skills, enhance your skills, they increase your carrying capacity. You can unlock special companion combat abilities with inspiration skill. Companion legend, continue. Alright. Is there anyone else here? Is there anything else here? Reed's key. Interesting. Alright.
We better clear out of Mr. Thompson's office.
Okay, alright. Let's go. Buddy. Alright, eat, drink. Okay, hang on, let me do that. Consumables. I need to eat. Nom nom nom, and drink.
Why am I getting Valium music?
Does alcohol not caffeinated space choice? I just want like water. Everything's alcohol. Apple juice. Glug glug glug. Does alcohol make for bad? Oh, it does. Okay. No. Alright, I need to buy some water tablets. We'll keep an eye on that.
Hey, mister, can we talk? Sorry.
Yeah,
You got a minute?
I can. Does it say bubble on the head? Oh, okay.
Sorry. You just want to get out of here. And you likely don't want to tag along like me. It's just, Mr. Thompson has his own view on matters. On account of it's his job and what all, but that's not the only side of the tale.
I figured. If I wanted to deal with Newton, I wouldn't be this heavily armed. Figures Reed didn't strike me as my son of soul.
He ain't a liar. He believes every word he says. It's just, he doesn't always get where other folk are talking from. To Mr. Thompson, a person's a gear. It does its job quiet-like. If it squeaks or stutters, it gets replaced. The deserters are decent folk. I knew some of them before they left.
Did you know Adelaide?
Miss McDevitt? Oh, gosh, no. She was a real important person. A flavorist. Made all the food taste decent. She used to work up in the big office with Mr. Thompson. All I know is she left after her son died. It was a real big to-do. I could hear them both yelling clear from my own place.
How well did you know
I don't know anybody well. I mostly listened to them talk, kept my head down. There was a boy named Thomas who used to follow me around, asking questions about the stuff I fixed. He was real sweet to me. Not any sort of dissident.
Why were they
Can't
arguing?
say as I know. I wasn't there. The sound carried, but not the words. If Mr. Thompson ain't of a mind to tell you his own self, you'd best ask Miss McDevitt, if you can get out to her.
Can't blame anyone for wanting to leave.
Life's hard here. Especially for them that don't fit in so well. We're one big Spacer's Choice family, but every family's got the one the rest whisper about. Mr. Thompson's aiming to take away their power. They'll have no lights to see, nor heat to cook. They'll be at the mercy of marauders, or worse. I think you should talk to the town's vicar about it. Max, his name is.
Where do I find Max?
The mission's on the east side of town. You can't miss it. On account of it being the only clean thing.
Alright, let's go
Thanks,
talk
mister.
to the vicar.
I just think when you gotta make a decision that'll hurt somebody, it's best to think on the right and wrong of it. That's what my dad used to say anyways.
Alright, let's go to the vicar. He's to the east. Over here, somewhere. Is he east outside the town or east? Never mind.
I've always felt weird in here. It's too clean.
Where's the vicar? Oh, there he is.
Yes, what is it? You're an outsider. Fantastic. Vicar Maximilian de Soto at your service. Or Vicar Max, if you're the sort who prefers brevity. And Ms. Holcomb as well. How rare to see you out. And with a complete stranger. Curious.
Just tagging along, Vicar DeSoto. Don't mind me.
I so rarely get new people to talk to. Name your poison, anything at all. Spiritual counseling, this season's tossball predictions, the quickest way out of town.
How'd you know I'm an
I've never seen you before, and there's been no paperwork indicating a transfer. Half the time it's wrong, but a new worker without paperwork? Unheard of. Also, you lack the distinctive worker gaze. Usually either a deadening behind the eyes, or in some rare cases, a wild-eyed frenzy, like a trapped animal. Pretty universal here. Except for Ms. Holcomb, who, for some reason, doesn't seem to have much to say to me. Isn't that right?
It's just... there's more to it all than numbers. Sorry.
You must be right, Pafadi. I don't know hardly any numbers at all, and I do just fine.
Excuse me, I'm suddenly experiencing quite an amazing headache.
What sort of speech are
They who are not satisfied with their work are satisfied with nothing. No? How about, work fortifies the spirit. True exhaustion awaits idle hands.
I was asking what your original is all about.
Selling.
Oh no, I hit the wrong one!
No.
Oh god!
It is free for all who seek it. I'm sorry you don't find these tried and true words of wisdom to your liking.
I was asking what the religion is all about.
The OSI teaches that the Grand Architect set a perfect system in motion at the beginning of time. Contentment is found by accepting one's role in that grand plan.
How much to put in a good word for me with the Grand Architect? You know, an official like.
That's not how it works. The Grand Architect has no concern for us beyond setting the plan in motion.
I don't get it.
Obviously. Look, if we can figure out how to read the grand plan, we can more perfectly align ourselves to it, bringing everyone peace.
I must always pick the himbo option. How does that work? Tell me more.
Well, first there's the matter of the secret blood rites and animal sacrifices. I'm kidding. Seriously, though, to truly understand the metaphysics involved takes years of study and contemplation.
Pavati wanted to talk to you.
What? I thought you would talk to him.
You wanted to speak to me, Ms. Holcomb? Every time I've tried to engage you in conversation, you look at the floor, answer in single words, and slink away. I can't imagine what would be so grave as to drive her to my mission. What has Mr. Thompson asked you to do?
Fix the geothermal plant, cut off the power to Adelaide's deserters.
Depriving them of safety from the marauders and wildlife. I can see why that troubles you. Miss Holcomb has a soft heart. Always has, if you believe the talk.
Can Pavati get that treated by a
I see today we'll be conversing without metaphors. I'd guess her condition is incurable. It's unlikely to be fatal, but she may feel more heartache than most.
Could you maybe stop talking about me like I'm some kind of weird bug?
What do you think of Adelaide's
They rejected the order of society and live beyond the walls so thoughtfully provided by our Spacer's Choice patrons. Does that strike you as a responsible life choice?
Alright, so what do you advise?
Assuming your goal is to save as many as possible, then you should bring everyone together. Send the power to Edgewater and convince the deserters to return to the fold.
Right, just talk everyone to come together as a...
If it were as easy as a few soothing words in the right ears, I'm sure it would have been done already. Consider it a challenge. If you don't mind a bit of unsolicited advice, be cautious on your way to the geothermal plant. It is not as safe as you might assume.
Why?
One of the reasons I transferred here was to fulfill my duty in hunting down banned heretical texts. I happen to know such a book is, as we speak, tainting a collector's library in Emerald Vale. However, the collector's residence lies outside the town's walls. My retrieval efforts have been thwarted by marauders who have overrun the property. Should you fare better than me, I'd pay a handsome sum for the book.
Handsome? What kind of weirdness you're into, Randy?
What? You seem the perfect type to go blindly into the wild on a suicidal quest. I'm looking for a journal, a handwritten book, with the name M. Bokonu on the cover. I'll pay you to find it.
Why would you be after a banned heretical?
I just want to keep the writing out of layman's hands. It wouldn't do for such information to fall into public consumption.
I need to know more about the book.
It is not only a beautiful relic of a bygone time, it's also the thoughts of an early thinker on the nature of man's place in the cosmos. Not many in this colony could understand its true value, should they ever read it.
I'll look for your book.
Thank you. If you retrieve it, you can always find me here.
La 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 la. Alright, I got a label. I want all the talky ones. Talky. Still doing okay with all the shooting. I've unlocked a dialogue combat skill when attacking the correct target or automatically competent scramble. %% chance auto mechanicals to slowly attack other enemies instead of you. So is that an automatic thing or is that a skill that I have to... Alright, let's get the final gravesite fees and then we'll try to go get this book, I suppose. Ludwig Miller. Oh, I need a sleep drink.
When I was little, we'd get freighters in every summer.
Thank the law. I've been requisitioning backup for months. Guess the boss finally came to his senses. You ever swung a truncheon? Let me see your rifling stance. I want to make sure you're up to snuff.
I'm not a thing. Okay, you seem confused.
I'm talking about mechanical soldier. Cold, heartless automatons made of iron and lies.
Oh, fuck me.
Oh, they mean to. Just you wait. Auto-mechanicals. Creatures forged in the fires of malevolence. I seen them over by the old power plant. Clattering about. Firing at the birds. Orchestrating their uprising.
Ah, 7:30.
When the swarms of mechanicals come clanging on over that hill, where will you be? Cowering beneath your cot? Or standing shoulder to shoulder with the resistance?
What can I do to stop the apocalypse?
You can gird yourself in the armor of righteousness, soldier. From this
no.
moment on, you are a proud member of the resistance. They have sent a scout, prowling around the junkyard just behind our beloved town. This scout must not be permitted to return to its base of operations. Cross it off, then report back.
I could use some pointers.
Mechanical's got a weak spot in their midsections. I think the technical term is, the blue glowy square thing.
Got a question for you.
Go on.
What do you do here?
I'm Ludwig Miller, Associate Security Officer for Transportation. Officially? Unofficially? Strictly between you and me. I am the only thing standing between Edgewater and total annihilation.
Silas, send me
I told
for your
Silas I'd pay my dues if he agreed to join the resistance. Guess this means he's finally heard the calling.
He sure did, and he's asking for extra.
Mechanical repellent. A stroke of inspiration from the law itself.
Yeah,
I've been
that's
saving
what's
up
happening.
a couple of bits for just such a project.
Alright. Very good. Workbench. Let's see. Alright, now let's go back to Silas. Oh, we can just cut across. Do 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 do. Got stuck. Do 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 do. Oh, is there one in there? No, it doesn't open. Oh, that one. Not that one. Not that one.
Lovely to see you about, Miss Parvati.
Things going all right, Silas?
Been keeping him careful and true, miss.
What are you talking about?
Best to ask her yourself.
My dad's buried here. Silas watches over him when I can't leave the house.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh. Well, thanks.
Something I can do for you?
But I don't, we need to talk about Eugene.
Yeah? What about him?
What are my options? You first.
Well, yeah. It's what I'm contractually obligated to do. What's this about?
His solid gold teeth.
Yeah. Funny thing, Eugene's body ain't where it's supposed to be. The night we were supposed to commend his body to the earth, I had his grave all dug up and ready, right? And so I thought, I'll just rest my eyes a bit. When I woke up, his body was gone. Spirited away. Vanished. The footprints nearby suggested that Eugene was stolen by marauders.
Or he rose from the dead.
Or he rose from the dead.
Well, I'll keep an eye out.
Let me know if you find anything.
About the fees.
You run into any trouble?
All done.
Reliable work from a freelancer. That's gonna take some getting used to.
I went out of my way.
I'll buy you a drink sometime.
So looking for something more tangible.
Suppose you've earned it. One good turn deserves another.
Ooh.
Yeah?
Any news about the Hope?
A colony ship? Are you talking about that old rumor? Some great big starship packed full of colonists what got lost in the aether never to be found again?
That's me.
Ain't heard that one since I was but a stripling. Can't say it was terribly convincing far as rumors go. There a reason you asking?
I'm
all right,
from the
easy now. No need to get your hackles up. Maybe you've been out in the sun too long. Why don't you head over to the cantina? Get yourself some zero-G brew.
It's a brew that's
It's a
good
brew
for what
that's
ails
good
you.
for what ails you. Look, I don't know what's got you caterwauling about
They
hope
said the
this,
colony was
colony
expecting
that,
us.
but you need to stop. Or there's gonna be trouble.
Where's the trouble?
Trouble's in the asking. Board don't much care for folk running their mouths, spreading hoaxes and the like. Frankly, neither do I.
Ah, very good.
Something I can do for you? Hey, Miss Buddy. Come for a visit?
Not today. Where are we headed?
You mentioned you about your mother.
That's on account of how I never met her. She was in another division of the Spacer's Choice family. She worked in the Vale of Furies.
Oh, right,
sorting
that's the
family
note that I read.
computers.
I see.
Her contract said any kids she had, expected or not, belonged to her office from the time of conception. So when I was born, I got sent here.
Oh, I can't say the last one. The minute she thought of me, they put you down the power record.
What? No, conception isn't... Has nobody ever taught you about this? You mean about the mission being too clean?
It's not supposed to be clean.
I know, but Vicker says the universe is a machine, that it runs by law. Real machines have gunked up oil, scratches, and worn bits. You can tell they've seen handling, been used by folk. The machine Vicker sees is one that ain't never been run. It's not for people to live in. It's something on a museum shelf, under glass.
I reckon nobody would want to live in a
I reckon we already
universe.
do. We ain't got no choice in the matter. So maybe somebody ought to take a rag to it.
Alright, what, So I've done that. We're not going to do the power. Divert power. Let's go deal with the robot. Where is the robot? That way. And the other side. Okay, alright. Now with extra artificial ingredients. Oh, I'm on the wrong side. Hey, these houses are...
Not a peep for me.
Is there anything going on in here? There's some stuff. Like the house is just outside. Okay. There's just goodies in here. Is there anything else going on? Let's have a look in here. Oh, I think I'm gonna shoot them.
Don't mess with us.
Vending machines offer a variety of items, mostly from one company. A hack skill of 20 or higher allows you to sell. Restricted items on a vendor can only be purchased when you have a high enough reputation. Okay, can I sell? Yay! No, I can't sell. Oops. I should buy some water, though. What's that? Armor? Ooh. Can I avoid it? Or can I avoid it? Can I afford it? The 170. Extra dodge, less stealth. Melee weapons. Melee weapons. Yeah, let's get the heavy armor. For now, anyway, whilst I'm... working this all out. The weapons all look the same. That's what I've already got. Let's buy some food. Need the water pill. Water? Yeah. Yeah, all 5. That's all my dollars. Hacking skill too low. Okay. I have to work on upping our hacking skill, I think. Oh, I can't get in there either. Okay. Need more hacking and lockpicking. Come back to these houses out here. Kit Kat, hello! Sorry you missed the start. That's alright. I did the gravesite thing. I spoke to all the people about the gravesite stuff, and I have a companion now. Pavadi's following me around. I don't... Oh, there's a way I can give them stuff, isn't there? Companion ledger. Everything you need to know. Yeah, I should give them some armor. And they're all good for weapons. For now. Getting that pistol's better. No? Oh, okay, hang on. It's showing my stats on the pistol. Rightio, okay. That makes it hard to work out what's going on. There's a, what would you call him? A security guy that reckons the robots are gonna take over the world and cause the apocalypse. Ooh, how do I get in there? Looks like there's goodies. Oh. Alright, I'll go have a look in here. Oh. Got it. I'll go back to that dude and tell him I've sorted. Ah! I'm gonna move my mouse further out. I keep hitting the keyboard with it and shooting, and one day I'm gonna shoot some innocent bystander. Dun, 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 dun. Alright, what's in here? Goodies, goodies, goodies. Yeah, I was saying at the start of the stream I was gonna set up the Amiga thing, but I've spent like 2.5 hours doing prep and I haven't done enough. I haven't done all of the preparation that I need to. Ooh, how do I get in there? To do it yet, so I'll probably do that stream tomorrow. Oh, he's so cute. Can I break in? No, my lockpicking's not good enough for there either. Okay. Back to this guy. Ooh, stuff. Goodies. I think it's all ammo. Alright, there he is, crazy man.
Bring us honor, soldier.
Won't have to worry about the scout
You
anymore.
beat that scout to scrap with its own legs? Pulled its optic cables out its head case? Actually, don't tell me. Rather use my imagination. You're a passing fair soldier, I will confess. But you are one, and the enemy is legion. What you need is an equalizer. A weapon to strike fear in their cold, mechanical hearts. Cantina, lavatory, behind one of the toilets. That's where I've kept it hidden all these years.
Hid your secret weapon.
Sharp, ain't it? The lavatory is the very last place a mechanical has need to enter. On the double, soldier. Don't want the bartender poking around in there with a mop.
Is that another quest, or has he just told me it's there? Yeah, Ludwig's bundle. Off we go. This is the whole thing. So, people in town operate the cannery, and the guy that runs the town, there's been a whole group of people that have left because the town's terrible. And he wants me to go turn off the power at the place that they've left to. So that's the current. That's the moral quandary.
You're not a big drinker, are you?
There we go, I got the secret weapon. Do I have to go back to him? Alright, I have to go back to him. Ooh, what do X and Z do down there? What are those buttons for?
I'm going. On my way.
Oh, it's for Vivardi to do things. Right, okay. I think. Ooh. Did I go up here? Things. There's no one here. Oh, I think I emptied most of this. I just missed that. Okay. Back to Ludwig. Whee!
Bring us honor, soldier.
Found the package.
Feast your eyes, soldier. This here is a genuine Spacer's Choice injury customizing unit, designed to deliver a lethal blast of electrical discharge. I call it the Hand of the Law. You ever want to see a mechanical flailing around like a grounded fish? You stick a couple thousand bolts in its guts. With compliments from old Ludwig.
How do I use it?
There's a workbench right through this door. Attach that unit to your favorite weapon and go forth into glorious battle.
Oh, it's a
It's
modification
time for you to journey down into the black heart of the enemy's camp. I'm talking about the old geothermal plant. Unfortunately, the old plant lies outside my board-given jurisdiction. You'll need to get a passcode from the boss, Reed Thompson.
I get it. You want me to go undercover as a mechanical.
You got pluck, kid. But no. Can't risk having you go native. I need you to get us the brain of a mechanical. Well, not exactly a brain. Anatomically speaking, what we're looking for is a logic module.
Seems simple enough.
If you die horribly, I will pour out a can of 0G to your memory.
Alright. So let's get out of my way. Let's see. How do I do this? That's my equipped stuff. Let's install Mag 2 Zap. Change it to shock type. Okay. I did it. Let's change. We're not going to do that quest, I don't think. It's 400 meters away. Retrieve the medicine is also 400s. 300, 600, 400, okay. Everything's far away. 300? Alright, let's do that one. What's that for? Ah, this is for the book for the vicar. Alright, well, I guess we're going on a trip. I need to drink water before I die. 300 meters is not far. No, but I know that, but sometimes there's closer ones. Energy drink. Does this count as water? It does! See, energy drink counts as water. And then I'll drink I'll have a water tablet. There we go. Yeah, I know it's not far, but when you're like walking through the wilderness, the other one was 600 meters away. That's not far either. I don't know how the like walking speed translates to reality. What's this? Oh god, there's baddies. And I've got no cover. Alright, hang on. Oh jeez, that's no good. Ow, ow, ow. Alright, the better armor is helping. I think that's all of it. Okay. Should look at the goodies I just got because I got some armor things. 17, 16. Okay. Ooh, there's like dead people up here. Ooh, okay, alright. Oh, okay, alright, okay. I see, I see. What? What do you mean? Why has Pavati left the party? What happened?
She's sick of you.
No.
Yeah.
No. What? No, that's alright. Shush, that's not useful.
Anyway, I gotta go to D&D.
Yeah, okay. Where did Pavati go? Why'd she leave?
Oh,
What happened? Was she not? She was down. I'm so confused. Ah. We were here. Did she get shot? Oh no. She died.
Oh.
Crap. Whoops. Well then. Oh god. I don't know what to do about that. Alright, let's do this thing and then go. I'm probably gonna wrap up soon anyway. We'll go. I don't know. I've lost my companion. My last save game was. How long ago? About an hour and 15 minutes ago. Oop. Ah. Whoop. Continue shooting. Oh, but I can't see anyone. Where are they shooting at me from? I don't know where I'm getting shot at from. Ah! There they are. Oh, you can't do this, right? That's okay. I'm about to. Ah! Hey! Alright,
He knows that the only socks around are his dirty socks, so.
I'm gonna fast travel back to my ship and save and wrap up for the evening.
I doubt it.
I'm gonna make a new save and then decide what I'm gonna do about my dead companion.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I had the same companion the whole way through my game.
Yeah, well there's a whole thing about it on being hard mode. Alright.
Yeah.
Anyway. So I will see who's streaming and see who I can raid you guys over to. While we wrap up here. Who's still... Let's see. Retro Island Gaming is okay. Ayanya's playing Final Fantasy 14. Or Sid Nova's playing Final Fantasy 14. Let's have a look. What's Retro Island playing? I'd send you over to Sid Nova. She's playing Final Fantasy 14, but she's fun and she's got, you know, a pretty small, nice community. So feel free to say hi to her. Let me just get my keyboard here. But thank you all for watching. I know it was another short stream. We should hopefully do the Amiga stuff maybe tomorrow. it'll be a bit of a mission, I think. But yeah, anyway, thanks very much for watching. I'm going to work out what I'm going to do about my dead companion as well. And I'll catch you all next time. See you, bye!
I wonder if you just have to start again.